Hello and welcome, and you should be thinking now, well, why is this indie guy just talking about Black Ops 6? Well, because when I was a kid, or at least an adolescent, I loved Medal of Honor and afterwards Call of Duty. But during the ages, I just stopped playing the game. I got bored of the samey gameplay, so I've stopped. But before I start my opinion, I assume I have some disclaimers to do. I really do not like the multiplayer games, and I admit that Call of Duty is one of the best, but I simply do not like it. I play zombies and the campaign, and since the game is on Game Pass, for me is perfect. I just play the campaign, some zombies, and that's it. Another disclaimer: I like this campaign a lot. It's very well made, is one of the best from the latest games, but my point goes on that subject. Being search suggest me once a review of this game, and the part that spoke about the campaign, despite being more or less accurate, in my opinion, of course, this is very subjective. Some things at least are. It classified the campaign as one of the best ever, and I cannot agree with that. I could not agree with that. So I went and read some more, and was more or less unanimous that everyone praised the campaign, and I understand the reason why the campaign is praised, but not at the degree it was on most of the portals. This story, well, the story is okay. It took me about 10 to 12 hours to finish it, in the middle of several crashes, several restarts, what is for me kinda unadmissible in a game with the quality of Call of Duty on a franchise like this one. But despite the missions being diverse and very fun, the game never felt unwelcome. I was always having fun with this game. The 10 to 12 hours mark, it was perfect on my way of seeing these games and how I like to play them. But most of the ideas were very generic, and it seems like all these modes and all this creativity was put in the game, and then the story was made to justify all those different modes, all that fun, everything that Activision wanted to show, and not the opposite. And I prefer it otherwise. The story just seemed that it was several stuff just glued together and not a cohesive line. The ideas were generic, the characters were generic. I do not remember the name of any of them except our own case. And well, we have a zombie mode. Damn it, we have a zombie mode on a campaign of Call of Duty, so a lot had to be said to justify that mode, and let's leave it at that. I think people just played safe because they do not want to risk being on the wrong side of a gaming portal, of having any controversy. And we have to remember that there were games like with magnificent stories and they took some risks, like Call of Duty 2, Modern Warfare 2, or even Modern Warfare 4. They've shown missions like No Russian, they've shown dead kids or the nuclear blast. They needed balls to do that at the time. And this time,
You just worry about
well,
not slowing us down.
this is just generic.
targets down here.
The graphical
Maybe I
palette
could pick us apart.
is great. It's very photorealistic. The gunplay is awesome. The story is fun, but that's it. That's really it. There's nothing more to it. It's fun. It's a fun 10 hours. But what will I remember from this game? Probably the joke of the zombie mission where we have a grappling hook. I do not know what is best than the ridiculousness of having zombies on the mission of Call of Duty, or the fun it was to play with a grappling hook. But that was it. That was really it. And I think it comes a little bit short for a game with well, good enough for me. For a game with the story and the innovation that Call of Duty used to have. So, what is left for me? Perhaps playing the multiplayer or the zombies. And I do not have anything more to say, so let's go. See you next time. Bye.
We're right.